Welcome. Let me get one more. Welcome back for another episode of Pop This and Pop That. I am your 325-pound host, Marcus, back with another banger of a video. We got some pop news today. Now, if you follow Pops more as like I do, the news is probably a little late to you, but it's okay because you know what? I'm gonna say it to you again and again and again. One more time. Again, the theme today is 4. Not really. I just wanted to say those 4 times instead of 3 today. But anyways, let's get it started. We got news, and more news. We're gonna go to you after this intro. You ready? And we are back. Like I told you, we had news today. I wasn't lying, and I didn't lie, and it's a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna do it a little differently today, just to make sure this isn't some snooze fest for you, where you're sitting there and you're like, "Dang, this dude talks so damn much." So it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this together. We're gonna learn some things, and if you don't follow Pops like I do, you're gonna learn some great things about what's to come for all the collectors. Anybody who may have just started getting into it. I know some of you commented on the last video saying that you don't have any, but you just enjoy the videos, and that's great. I love it. Thank you for all your support. Even the people who do collect, thank you for your support as well. So let's get into it. Like I mentioned before, I don't have a teleprompter. I don't have somebody holding stuff because I don't have production value like that. I don't have production, what's the term? The budget for that. So, I got my handy dandy Amazon legal notepad. No sponsor, but it's a notepad. It's what I use. So last week, some other things were announced. We did the video last week about like the Goku and the Bakugo and all that stuff that came out or was announced. So now we have more. So we got some new stuff. Yes, we announced all that. So we talked about the other stuff last week, like I said, and then now we're gonna talk about the new stuff that came out. There was a lot to go over, so I'm gonna do it a little differently than I did last time. Last time I went through each individually. I'm kind of just gonna go through the list, like up front, and then talk about, you know, what interests me the most, what might be cool, what's yada yada yada, and then we'll go from there. Okay, sound good? Sound good. All right. So we have the Michelangelo with surfboard. We have a new Samurai Jack Pop. I don't want to butcher the name or how to pronounce it, so if you know it, comment it down below, or if you know the pronunciation, comment down below, because I don't want to butcher it. That's kind of, you know, nasty. But anyways, we're also getting some Masters of the Universe pops and sodas. We're getting 2 pops and 2 sodas. Now, I know there's, like in the last episode I said, if I don't mention it, because I don't mention the shared exclusive, or if it's gonna be a shop show exclusive. I know I mentioned that if I didn't know it, I wasn't gonna say it. I know them, so I'm gonna tell you them at the end, because I also have the graphic for that as well, so that you can kind of see it all up front and visualize it. You don't have to hear it specifically from me, but you'll see it on the video. So we also have the Invader Zim holding mini moves. That's really cool. I mean, it's cool. I don't collect Invader Zim because it's just hard for me to find. Moving forward, they did also announce that Alien line. I don't know if you've seen any of those. How do you feel about that? I really like them, but I just don't have space for all that extra stuff right now. But they're adding one to the line here. It's Alien as Kevin. So it's pretty cool. You know, he's wearing the Kevin suit, as you can see in the picture. We also have Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove. Another addition to the set, but when she gets turned into the cat. So that's a pretty cool one. That is something that's gonna look good in anybody's collection, you know, especially Disney collector collections. They always want to expand on that. The Emperor's New Groove, it doesn't get a whole lot of love, and it's, you know, it's not the biggest Disney movie, but it's a really good one. I like it. I grew up on it. So we have the clown from Nightmare Before Christmas with the tearaway face. This is a soda. If I remember correctly, it doesn't have a chase, so that's just the base one. They did also add the second version of the Recyclops Pop from The Office. So I just got the first one recently, and now I have to get a second one. It's okay. The Ra's al Ghul, they announced some DC pops. Ra's al Ghul, a cyborg Superman. See, English is kind of hard sometimes. And a Black Lightning pop. Pretty cool. All around lineup for that. We also have the Glitter Mr. Freeze. I haven't seen a glitter pop in a while, so that's really refreshing considering we saw them before and all that. We also have the Sith Jet Trooper Flying. That's another cool one, but it's just one of those like one-off Star Wars pops in my opinion. We also have Stan Lee from Iron Man. So, you know, Stan, it's always good to get a Stan pop. We have a 10-inch zombie thing, and a Captain Marvel. That was some of the other Marvel announcements. As far as X-Men go, we had a Nightcrawler and a Origins Deadpool, which is also the first appearance. That one was pretty cool. We also had Harry Potter, another addition to the Harry Potter collection for all you Harry Potter fans out there. Harry Potter at the World Cup. It's another cool one that's just one of those, like, you might stay away from it, but if you're a perfectionist, you're going to go for it. We have, this one is one of my favorites. I'm going to talk more about it in a minute. This is Iron Bob from Jay and Silent Bob reboot. Really cool one. Scott Pilgrim gets another pop. It's going to be Wallace with the phone. Then we also get another Back to the Future pop. Another renewal of that collection. As right now we have, I believe, 4 Marty McFlys, if I remember correctly. So we're getting another Marty McFly, but it's an updated version. You know, we have the other ones a little bit older. This is a newer one. We have Critical Role. I'm not familiar with it. I may have to look more into it. We have Vex on Broom. That's the pop. I'm not familiar with it whatsoever. I don't even know if it's a show or a movie. So excuse my ignorance if you love that. And then we also have the Anchorman. This is something I've been asking for a while. We're getting the Anchorman 5. There's 5 pieces to this set. 5 pieces. We get Ron Burgundy just, in his, suit. We get Ron Burgundy in his pajamas with his boy, Baxter. Then we also get, what is that one? See my English? I write kind of weird. Oh, with the scene where he's playing the flute and he blows the fire out. That's a one. And then we have Rick Tamlin, the GOAT. And then, this is one of my favorite pops, probably going to be of all time. A scented Brian Fantana. Come on, you can't tell me that's not great. So I'm going to go from top to bottom, kind of go over what I'm looking at, what I'm kind of hoping to get, and what interests me the most. Starting off with kind of the first ones I mentioned. I'm kind of just passing those. Samurai Jack I may have to go after because I want to get the Aku and the Jack 2-pack. I haven't had a chance to get it yet. I'm just trying and can't find it. So that's one I want to go after, because only for that reason, that if I eventually do get the 2-pack. Because, love it. I just didn't want to scratch. I don't want to scratch up the name. The Recyclops is a must, like I said, because it's just The Office. It's The Office. I gotta have it. And that sounds kind of like weird when they talk about 4-inch figures, but I just gotta have it. Now, I'm kind of going to skip the DCs. I don't really want those. The Sith Trooper, like I told you, is kind of a one-off that you may or may not want. I may get the Stan Lee for my dad. My dad loves Iron Man, loves Marvel, all that good stuff. Maybe even the Orange Deadpool for my father as well. But, okay, so yeah, the Iron Bob. That one is one of the must-haves for me. I loved the reboot. I loved everything that's had Jay and Silent Bob in it. It's just like one of my favorite things. It's like my dad introduced me to it, and it's just been phenomenal past there. I do have the other pops, the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, the Bob and the Jay, and then I do have the Blood Man and Chronic that came out last year. Everything else kind of just passed for me, except for Anchorman. If you heard the excitement before, imagine right now I'm gonna go into it. So Ron in his, luxurious, good-looking suit. You know how he is. You know how Ron does it. And then Baxter, that's another good one. No, Baxter comes back. Never mind. I was going to say R.I.P. Baxter, but Baxter does come back. Rick Tamlin, the GOAT. The absolute, just one of Steve Carell's, another Steve Carell good. Another one of Steve Carell's most known roles. Dang, English is hard today. I'm so excited, I guess. And then the flute, that's just one of my, every time I see it, I think of that scene specifically. I think of the music he plays. I think of all that entire scene altogether. It's just something. It's something I've wanted for a while, actually. This Anchorman set. I've been talking about it. They need to make an Anchorman set. But the best part, the pièce de la résistance, I hope I said that right. The scented Brian Fantana holding the Sex Panther cologne. Come on. Funko was like, yeah, let's take Marcus's money. Let's get all of it. Every last piece of it. Whatever he has left, I want it. And they said, we're going to drop Brian Fantana scented. And if that pop doesn't smell like the worst possible thing that anything could smell like, I don't want it. I want my money back. Get Sex Panther. 60% of the time it works every time. So it just needs to happen. It needs to be a terrible smelling pop. So I did, like I mentioned, enough of me getting excited. Let me share with you where these pops are shared to, and so where you can find them once they release if you're not buying them specifically from the show, which I'm still not sure how that's working. I should have looked it up before I did the video. So a show exclusive is the Black Lightning. It's a limited 3,000 piece, so it's gonna be kind of rare to get. Also another one is that the astronaut, the toucan one that you can only get by spending $500. Amazon exclusive is gonna be Captain Marvel, the flying Sith Trooper. Best Buy is gonna be the Vex on the broom. Box lunch is gonna be the Alien Kevin, and then the Alien as Kevin and the Yzma as the cat. The FYE exclusive is gonna be Iron Bob. The GameStop exclusives are gonna be the Glitter Mr. Freeze, the Sonic 2-pack, the Flocked Eevee, the Hello Kitty that they announced, and then the 10-inch thing. The Walgreens exclusive is going to be the Origins Deadpool. The Toy Tokyo exclusives are going to be the Steve Aoki with the cake, the Masters of the Universe pops, the Samurai Jack pop, and I believe that is it for Toy Tokyo. Entertainment Earth is going to be getting Ra's al Ghul and Invader Zim. Hot Topic, as I predicted, I think I predicted it. I don't know. I gotta watch the video back. But it was Hot Topic is getting Bakugo, Goku, and the Nightcrawler. Target is gonna be getting the Cyborg Superman and Stan Lee. Walmart is getting Marty McFly, Recyclops, and the Fortnite Ripley pop. The Funko shop is gonna get pretty much everything else that's left here, as you saw in the graphic. They're getting the toucan, the last two toucans that aren't the $500 one, the blue superhero and the white astronaut one. The Anchorman set is all going to be there. The Funko sodas are all going to be there. The Scott Pilgrim, the Wallace with the phone is going to be there. The Mewtwo Flocked is going to be there. Michelangelo with the surfboard is going to be there. The World Cup Harry Potter and the Jack in the Box. Now, when do these release? They're gonna if you're buying them specifically from the con, they're gonna release July 22nd. But if you're purchasing them from purchasing shared pops, you're gonna be purchasing those from the retailers on July 23rd, the very next day from the release of the Comic-Con exclusive pops. So what does that mean? It means that if you want them, you're gonna be ready. You gotta be ready to fork out the cash, because it's given everything that's going on in the world right now. It's gonna be kind of hard to get to the stores to physically purchase the pops. So my advice to you is to be ready with your card information, or have your payment settings taken care of beforehand, so that you don't miss out. Now, I haven't had a whole lot of problem previously purchasing, so I don't think it's gonna be the same way here either. You're probably gonna be able to purchase everything you want, with the exception of maybe the Hot Topic ones. The Hot Topic ones are probably gonna be a little bit harder because it's Goku and it's Bakugo. Those are gonna be some sought after pops. Oh, why did I sound like Ray Romano? Probably didn't, but it just felt like I did. Anyways, everything else shouldn't be too hard to get. It's not gonna be something that I see being super well sought after, except maybe the Funko Shop exclusive stuff. Other than that, I think you should be a breeze if you're getting anything else from this set. Now, other than that, that's pretty much all we have for today as far as news goes. Oh, wait. The giveaway, I will be announcing the giveaway winners on Friday. They'll be pulled, I'm going to pull them Thursday, and then, or Wednesday or Thursday, it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday. So the cutoff for that is going to be tomorrow, it's going to be Tuesday at 5 p.m. Anything after that will not be counted. I'm going to film the video of me, and I'm going to pull it mid-video so that you can see everything, so everything looks legit. I'm going to pull the giveaway winners. The deadline is Tuesday. The winners will be pulled Thursday, and everything will be announced on Friday in Friday's video. And then at that point, I'll reach out to the winners and make sure they get their coupon or their pop, whichever they win. If they win both, then I'll make sure I have all the proof there, so you don't think I'm, gypping anybody. So, other than that, and without further ado, with nothing left to be said on this episode, thank you for all your support. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch me talk about these beautiful 4-inch figures that we may or may not collect. And with that being said, it's been real, and it's been really real, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.